Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. Okay, so now the question is how to write a playbook. That is the next question because now you understand this the component Ansible, inventory, and the last one is playbook. Before that I played with ad hoc commands. So how do we write a playbook? So here if you understand this way, playbook is a YAML file and which primarily contains host entry and task entry. Host here you can specify the group name, something like a web, which I created just now, and which is from the inventory, and the task which you have to specify module and its parameter. So how do you write a task? So let me show you this module. So go to the end of it, each module. This is one task, and you see these are the parameter. There's one task, this is a parameter. There's one task and it's a parameter, like that. If you go for others also, bottom sections, you have to write this one. This is one task and there's a parameters. So copy here. Here you have apt. Here we have services. You see services, like that. So every modules at the bottom you see examples. There will be YAML blocks which you have to add it. This is the one. So I have a few one already available. So let me use that one. Ansible playbook. So here Ansible playbook example. So here, just some examples I needed. This is the bigger one. So this is also you can use it, but this is for yum, that means RHEL and all. So now I need one. Let me get it up. So I have a many which I can use it. So here, this one. So this is the one which I can use it for. So this is for the Ubuntu. So let me copy this playbook and I'll do a little bit of cleanup. So here these all are not required for now, and here this is also not required. So if you see that here package name should be Apache 2, and here this be Apache 2 and so on. So here variable is not there, so leave it, this one also. So whatever we did here, one module, two module, three modules. So you see here module 1, module 2, module 3. So this is the Ubuntu code. Are you understanding, all of you? Playbook. So here you have a web, which is a group name in the inventory, and this is the task. So like this, copy, restart, Ubuntu, cd Rajesh. So I'm creating one playbook web.yaml, enter, copy, paste it. That's all. Done. So now what to do? So here this command which you were running earlier will become a like this. So web is already mentioned in the playbook. So inventory name, and here this one will become a web.yaml. So this means here no need to run each task one by one. Ad hoc commands, you can run entire YAML file with these parameters. But here you have to specify hyphen playbook. So let me run this and see that if it's working or not. and done. So now you are able to run using the playbook, you are able to run multiple tasks using the Ansible. Are you able to understand that, all of you? All of you? Hello?
Yes, Rajesh.
Okay. So now once we started writing a playbooks, you will have to work with variables, you have to work with the templates, and then you have to work with handlers. So what is variables? So see here, I have hard coded here. This is not good. This is all hard coded. So if you're using multiple times in that playbook, then it'll become irritating, like you have to update everywhere. Okay. You need to update everywhere variables. So what to do in this case? So in this case, I'll teach you how to introduce variables in the playbook. So if you see that here, this example site, okay, here, this is for CentOS, go down a little bit, Ubuntu. So now how do we declare the variable? So there are many ways to declare the variable in playbook. So one of the option is vars section. So see under the host, you can see vars, variable value, variable value, variable value. So these are the variables you declare. How do we use this in the playbook task? See, double curly braces and the variable name here. And here you see service name, which is coming from up. Okay, so that is a stuff. So that's a way you declare the variable, and that is the way you use the variable in the playbook. This is the way. Now, not only one way we have it. If you think you have too many variables, you can define the variable in vars.yaml also, and this is the way you can embed it. So this variable, if you think too much you have it, so put it in the some different separate file, and this is how you call it. This is the second way to call the variable. Third way to call the variables, like you can ask user also, user prompt, which you call it in Ansible vars prompt. So here you can introduce the variables through the users also. So here using this command, it will prompt you, hey, which version do you want to install, and you can enter it. That will set the values for this. So version, if you see that here, I am trying to display somewhere. Let me check this here. So there is one module which is called debug module. Using debug module, you can display the any variables on the screen. So it's like echo and print and something like that in the playbook. So that is done. So here, yes, you can declare the variable in the playbook also. Too many variables you can declare in the file also. You can allow users to prompt the variables also. And last option, which you two more options we have. So here you can declare the variable at the task level also. Where is that? Let me show you here. So you can declare the variable in the task level also. So here you have many variables in this file, and you are including at a task level. And last one, which is here, this one. So there's a one module which is shell, which is running some command, and in this directory, okay, and whatever the output of this command will be setting the variable of this one. That means register, that means output of any module will set in the variables here. And if you see that here, using debug module, I'm displaying it. So this is the one. So let me create this ecosystem. So this is anyways there. Let me create a vars.yaml, so it will run perfectly fine. So vi vars.yaml, and here all this variable will be same, only one I will override it. So my age can be 19 here in this file. So you will see that which is having highest precedence. So I set this one also, and there's one more which I am having here, task level. Okay, so vi task level, same variable, but in that I'll become a 20. Okay, so rest of the things will be same. 20. Okay, done. So here also you have it. Here also you have same variable. At a task level also you have a same variable. And this is a register. So I'll create one file, touch file1.txt, file2.txt. So in this output will not be null. And what is the location? So here home Ubuntu Rajesh. So this I have to change it. So good to go. So now let me copy this code and vi vars.yaml. File name can be anything. They're not this one. Vars underscore play dot yaml and put it up. That's all. So now this playbook I'm going to run it. So Ansible playbook, you know that this change of the file. Same code, but I introduce the variables in this and done. Now it's prompting which version. So 445 something like that. And you see now you see that here it has run in two machines and all the interpolated, and you see here last one which is you set it up at the task level which has taken up last one. Now here there is some error. So error is uh, text file. So text file was there. So oh, this directory I did not change it actually. So done. So here this is the output. So now this is the way you can add a variables in the playbook. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Hello? Hello?
No questions, Rajesh.
Okay, so next topic is templates. What is a template? So guys, what is happening? Understand this in a very simple way. What happens when you declare variables in playbook? Okay, then interpolations happen. Interpolations happen. But when you declare variables in file used in playbook, then no interpolation happen. That's a behavior. So what I'm trying to say, let's say you are using this file, and if you embed some variable here, you will not get interpolations here. But if you're declaring here, anywhere here in the file itself, then interpolations will happen. So how do we fix it? So in that case, we use it templates. So what is a templates? Let me show you. Ansible template and DevOps school. So this one will help you. So here, understand this way. Uh, we can declare the variables in playbook, inventory, and commands, which can be used and interpolate only in the playbook task, but not in the files used in the playbook. What is the solution? Template. So in order to use the template, what we need to do? So any files which you are trying to interpolate, which you are using in the code, that file has to be in Jinga 2, J2 file. Okay, that extension should be Jinga 2, and you have to use a module called template. Let me show you here. Look at this. This is the copy module. Okay, and here you see that there's a template module. So this will not interpolate, but this will interpolate. So let's use this command code for this. So I am going to first create a template. So index.j2. So here cp index to index.html j2. So there's a index.html also and the Jinga 2 also. This I need for the module. Now in this I will interpolate one variable. You see index, and the variable is what was the variable I used it? Let me see that. My name. Okay, so my name is one variable. This is in file which I'm using in the copying. Now here also you have to use the same, and my name here. Done. So Jinga 2 file. Okay, so Jinga 2 file. So here this is the one and this is the one. Okay, so index.html and index.html.j2. So now the problem which we have here, okay, what we have here is this file. If you look at the code, here I'm using the copy module and here I'm using template module. So this will interpolate, this will not interpolate, correct? So let's use this code, and here vi temp.yaml. Done. Now let me run this playbook. Temp.yaml. So there is some problem. I'm just checking. Okay. So here the problem is this code is apt, so I have to change it for yum Ubuntu, right? So this is yum, this is also yum. So I need to change this code. So let me do this first. Apt code is not there. No. So let me do that. So here copy will work. This will work. This is also work. Only this thing here it will not work. Here Apache 2 and here also Apache 2. So now this will work. So now let me change the code, and this one, save it and run it. And now if I see the output, see here copying has happened, template has happened. The directory you see that index.html, this one. So see here, one of the machines you want to check it out. Where is that? Huh. So here index.html, see interpolation has not happened. And if you see here this file, see interpolations has happened. So this way you see template module can be used for interpolate any files. Most of the time what we do, MySQL file, Tomcat configuration file, Apache configuration files, if you want to change in hundreds of machine, then template module can be used. So this is the good thing. Now next topic is handlers. So what is handlers? So handlers is solving one of your problem. So what is happening? Look at this code only. So if you see that here, there is a installation happened. Now let me show you another code for that. In this code, if you see, hmm, so if you see that here, there's a problem. Try to understand this code. In this code, if you see here, it will work with. Let me change this quickly. Apt and here Apache 2. Here also Apache 2 should be okay. Here also Apache 2 So here I have a variables HTTP port. So if you look at this here, this will install the Apache. This will copy the index.html. So for index.html copying, restart is not required. Okay. So if you see that here started means it will not try to restart. If it is started, it will leave it. If it is not started, it will start it. But if you look at this here you need a restart here. If there is changes, you need a restart here. So what you are going to do? Stop and start. That's not a good practice, right? Because what will happen when you start because of this one, and let's say next time there is no changes here. So that also it will stop and then start it. So here it was not required, but you have to restart it because of that flow. So how do we deal with it? So here what I don't want to stop it until there is a changes. So what to do? Just remove this code, okay, and this code also, and then put the handler section. So here you have a task handler. So let me add it handler sections like this. So if you look at it little bit carefully, look at carefully, handlers also contain task, you know, but you know what? Here you required the restart, and sometime if only the changes are there. So what to do? Here you can notify. Okay, so here I am adding notify, and when you add a notify, and this should be match. So idea is what will happen? Understand this way. apt will be installed, copy, service started, and if there is a changes, please mind me. If there is a changes in this configuration, then it will call the restart and then only it will restart. If there is no changes here, this will not notify to this task and it will not be restarted. So this way you don't have to restart again because restart will happen only once in a month or something, but package upgrade you'll keep doing always. So this code will be used for such scenario. So for that, hand.yaml and save it. Now I'm going to create this file because this file you need to have a template, right? So copy this file, cp, this file is there. Okay, so it's Apache, so path will change. So cp etc apache conf and apache.conf for http. I'm not able to locate it. What is the location? Conf available, and file is no enabled. Where's the file? Hmm, I'm not sure, so let me Google it. uh, Ubuntu Apache 2 configuration file. This should be the file. Okay, so here should be the file here only under SC Apache. Here it is. So just let's copy this file Apache 2 and this one to current locations. Okay, and here this file you have to move it to Jinga 2 template extension, and you have to add some variables in this file for the port changes. So somewhere Here it is. Somewhere port. Need to locate that file. So here port changes. Here you don't have it in this file. There is a port.config actually is there. So this file is not required to change. ls etc apache and port.config is there. Yes, I think this file we need to change it. So let me check. It's here. So I don't need that file to be honest. Only port.config I need it. So let me delete this file. This one not needed. cp etc apache 2 port.config dot move this file to port.jinga2 and here modify this file for 80 replace with the variable name which we are using is HTTP port. So here variable name and done. Save it. Okay, so now here this is done. So I need to change a little bit of it. So the code also will change. So here this is the destination and this is the source. This is source, this is destination, and then restart your services. And the service name will be Apache 2 because of Ubuntu. So here done. So now what will happen? The flow will be like this. It will install the Apache. It will copy the file, which is a package node required restart. Here it will try to start it. If it is there, okay, leave it. If not, restart it. And if there is a changes in this one, which is here, then it will call this handler task. If there is no changes, it will not call this. So let me do that. So handler, this code, vi handler, do these changes and save it. Done. Now let me run this. It remember the port number is 8090. Okay. Hand dot yaml hand dot yaml enter and let's see. So there's a change in the port. Of course, earlier it was running on 80 port. So here there is some problem. The problem is under the service trying to start it, and this is the problem. So it should be Apache 2. Okay, so let me correct this. Apache 2. Now let me run it. See here. So now if you see that the flow here template has called, it was changed and run the change successful. So now my Apache will be running on 8080 port. See here, refresh. It will be running on, sorry, 8090. So C is not running on 8090 if I check. 8090 colon, see, it's running. So what has happened? This was found a change, then restarted. You see that here. Now if next time if you run it, there is no change, I did it. So handler task will not be called. So that is a beauty about the handler. Okay, any questions so far, all of you? So the last
No,
topic
nothing
for the
else.
day, yeah. So last topic which we have is role. What is role? Guys, role basically is nothing but a directory structure, okay? Directory structure. That's all. For what? For managing few things. For managing following what? So managing task. When I say task means these are the task, okay? This is a task. Mind it. Then managing vars. Okay, var means variables. What is variables? These are the variables. Managing template. Template. What is a template? So template is here, this file is template. Managing files. What is the files used in the playbook? So here this is the file. And the last one to managing handlers. What is handlers? This is the task. So it's a directory structure for managing all these things. So can we create a structure for that? So let me create a structure. So here Ansible hyphen galaxy. There's a command line which is galaxy, and here you have to specify role in it. This will create a directory structure. Name of the role is web. Look at this, web is created, tree not installed. So let me install that. Done. Now tree, see here, this is your role. If you see that here, this place you have main.yaml, this place will go to the variables which is used by developers of the role. This place will have a variables also, but those who are using and trying to override this one. So developer or users of the role. Any files which you are using, you should keep in this directory. Any handler task will go here. Any main task, which is a main task, which is here, this will go to here. Any Jinga 2 file template you are using here, it should go. This for the test out of scope right now. So what should I do? So I am going to move one by one. So here vi web default main.yaml. I'm declaring the variable. So here you should keep the variable. This is for managing the variables. Done. Save it. Now next one which we have files. So cp index.html. I'll put it in the web default. Web default files now. Sorry, web files, not a default. Bad copy. Okay. So I need to delete that. Rm web default index.html. Okay, and then after that handlers main.yaml. So vi web handlers main.yaml. So here it will go this task, and here save it. Now next one will meta which will contain the name of the roles, author name, licensing agreement, and all kind of things. All the task will go here, which is main actually. Main task web tasks main.yaml, and here this is the task. Done. And after that templates, which is a Jinga 2 which I have used in this program. Sorry, this one ports dot. So cp and here web slash templates. Done. And then finally variables, which is the, so I've used this one, but I can use something Rajesh Kumar one also. So different variable, I want to override it. So web slash vars main.yaml, and here that, and here Rajesh Kumar 1. So this is having highest precedence compared to the default. Done. So guys, this is your roles which I defined, and you know what? This you will commit in the Git and share with the whole world. So now this is the role you created. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes, Rajesh.
Now what to do then? So I'm going to run the role. How do we run it? So you need a playbook. This typically we call it a site.play, site.yaml. Okay. Any here, remove this and remove this also. Just convert into the roles, and the name of the role is uh, web. That's all. So this code will run your role. Let me run this role first. So vi site.yaml and create this file. It's a playbook, but calling roles not a task. There's one extra space. I'll delete this. Done. Save it. And now I'm calling the role, which will call my site.yaml, which will call my role, which is a web directory. So let me run it here, and here site.yaml, enter. And this is the last topic, that expectations are each one of us have to write a role actually, and the role name is web. Now, is this the last thing? So basically, I'll tell you one good news. You know what? Every sort of code has been written already, rules. So what is your job? Your job is to understand the flow. So then you'll ask, where do you find all these rules? So you have to go to Ansible Galaxy, and there you find thousands of roles actually. Every sort of things is written. This is the one. These are the category. Go to the development. Let's say I want the rule for Java installations. So just search for it. Let's say Java, and here you can, these all this thing is rules actually. As per the rating and all, you can find out. So this rating is very high. You see number of download and score, and so click on it. And this is the rules compatible with all operating system actually, all Linux by the way, not Windows. And how do we download this rule? So this is the command. So let me run this command in the my machine, and you see that it's downloaded here. Now do you want to use this role? So look, go to your site.yaml. Remember that I have not written even one line of code for installing Java. There's a code which is written by someone else. I'm just using it. And you see, just added that role here, name of the role, and then run the site.yaml. And you being not even writing one line of code for installing Java in all the Linux variant, you are running this code. So see here, Girlinga is running here, and this will install your Java and stuff like that. So do you find the power of Ansible now, all of you?
Yes, right. Yeah.
So ultimate goal is to find a role. So what we have covered so far, I discuss what is Ansible, then I discuss why do we need it, then how it works, architecture and all, ACS, ARS and all. Then we discuss about what you get it when you install Ansible. Then after that, I taught you how the Ansible ACS and ARS works, some of the anatomy and stuff like that. And then command line, ad hoc commands, and then playbook, then variables, then templates, then handlers, and then role, and then Ansible Galaxy, where you can find free of cost multiple role. And then I use some the other roles developed by someone else in my system and install the Java. It can be any other roles also. Understood, all of you?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devoxschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.